Hello, Keith Blakemore Noble here, the Confidence Alchemist, and I just thought that it would be handy to see how we put all of this together. So we looked at 5 steps you can take to help you when you're struggling, and I just thought it would be handy for us to recap those 5 steps and just see how you put it all together. So remember, 5 key things to remember when you are struggling. First one, so is everyone else in their own way. Everybody's struggling in their own way. The second one is that nothing lasts forever. This too shall pass. The third one to remember is that other people who you admire have conquered this same thing that you're struggling with. The fourth step was to remember that you are surprisingly resourceful. And the fifth and final step is to remember that you are not alone. So how do we put all of this together when you're struggling? I mean, it's one thing to go, okay, Keith, you give me 5 steps, but how the heck does that work when I'm actually struggling? So just imagine you're struggling on, I don't know, whatever it is. There's something that you are struggling with. Something that's really holding you down. You just cannot break. You feel you cannot break through it. It's maybe causing you a lot of stress. And you know what I'm talking about, right? So the very first thing to do is pause, stop. Just stop. Because whatever it is that's stressing you, even if you stop for 5 minutes, it's still going to be there afterwards, right? It's not like it's going to disappear. So don't worry, it's not going to disappear. You're not going to lose that thing that's causing you stress if you just stop for a few moments. It'll still be there for you afterwards. Don't worry. So just stop. Stop. Take a couple of slow, deep breaths. Breathing all the way in. Holding it. Breathe out. And then just do that once again. Deep breath all the way in. Hold it. Breathe all the way out. That's right. And now, I just want you to remember that it doesn't matter what it was you were struggling with. You're not unique. Everybody has struggles. Absolutely every single person on this planet. Everyone alive now, everyone who will ever be alive, everyone who has ever been alive, all had struggles. Everybody struggles in their own way. Just focus on that just for a moment. I mean, yeah, and I get it, you're struggling, you've got your struggle, but just remember for a moment, everybody struggles. Everybody struggles. You're not alone in this. Everybody has struggles. It's nothing personal against you. You're not entering unknown territory here. You're human. It's kind of proof that you are a human, just like all the rest of us. And yeah, man, I know it sucks having this struggle, but it's not anything personal against you. It's not the universe conspiring against you. It's just the way life is. I mean, without struggles, we wouldn't be able to appreciate success, right? Everybody struggles. So just really focus on that. And I want you to really get that. And as you do, as you're thinking about that, just remember, absolutely nothing lasts forever. Everybody has their struggles, but none of those struggles last forever. Nothing lasts forever. And whatever it was you were facing, whatever that struggle was, this too shall pass. It will pass. Everything passes. I know you may not be able to see your way through at the moment, but just trust everything passes. Nothing lasts forever, and this too shall pass. Alright, that's all well and good. We've taken a breath. We've relaxed. We've realised that we're all in it up to here, right? And we've realised that nothing lasts forever. Even this too shall pass, but that doesn't help get over it. And that's not supposed to help you get over it. It's supposed to help you just take a breather for a moment and just realise it is possible to get through this. How do you know it's possible? Other people that you admire have got through this exact same thing. Ooh. Now if they can do it, heck, that means you can do it. So start getting curious. Who do you know who has faced this same struggle that you're facing with? Who do you know that has faced that struggle? Now, it could be some big celebrity. It could be somebody who you know personally. It could be a school friend. It could be a colleague. somebody you've known your whole life, could be a parent, family member, a friend of a friend, somebody who you know, somebody who you admire has got through this. Start figuring out who that I know or that I admire has gone through something like this. Who has gone through it? And how did they do it? And if it's somebody that you know in person, you could ask them. If it's somebody that you don't know in person, check out their biographies or autobiographies about them. Read their Wikipedia pages. Look them up on the internet. Do some research. Find out what they did to overcome whatever was holding them back. Because they got through it, you can absolutely get through it. Perhaps, just perhaps, you can get some tips on seeing how they got through it. And even if you don't get any tips from that, heck, you've learned a little bit more about this person that you admired. And that's going to come in handy at some point in life, right? So it's important to remember that you are surprisingly resourceful. You can always come up with resources when you need them, as long as you have enough of a need and enough of a belief that you can do it. And you know you can do it because people you admire have gone through this exact same thing. They've done it. They've overcome it, which is why you can do it, because nothing's going to last forever. We all have our own struggles. We all get through struggles. People you admire have gone through this exact thing you're going through. If they can do it, you can do it, because if they did it, it means there is a way to get through it. And remember, nothing lasts forever. Therefore, that means it is always possible to find a way through it. And if it's possible to find a way through it, that means you can find a way through it. You can get through it. Figure out what resources you need. What are you going to need to get through this? What is it going to take? Is it something you need to learn? Is it something you need to get? Is it a change in the way you're behaving? Do you need to change your mindset? Do you perhaps need to unload on people? Do you need to pick some people's brains? Look at things from different perspectives? What resources does it take to conquer this? And then figure out which of those resources you already have. Which ones can you dig deep and find? Because, the chances are you've already got all of those resources. You just never realize it because you never needed to call upon them. Excuse me. Remember the stories of people who, 7-stone weaklings, a friend of theirs, family members trapped under a car, and somehow they managed to lift that car up so the person can get out of there. Lord alone knows how they did it, because they had the resources, because they needed to do it. It wasn't a question of, I wonder if I can do it. It was, I have to do this or my friend dies. Boom! You can do it when you have a big enough reason for doing it, and you have enough belief that you can do it. And you can do it. You can do it. It's just a case of figuring out what are the resources you need. What resources do you already have? What resources can you pull from inside? And which resources do you need to bring from outside? Because this ties into the final part. You are not alone. You're not alone. Family, friends, colleagues, strangers, coaches, mentors, experts. There are people all around you who will be more than happy to help you. All it takes is to reach out to them, let them know what specifically you need. How specifically can they help you? What's the resource that you need from them? Now, perhaps they may have the resource, or perhaps they may be able to point you in the direction of it, or they may be able to help you figure out what's inside and come up with that resource. But you ain't going to know until you reach out to them, and you are not alone. So just take another of those nice deep breaths all the way in and out. So, whatever that struggle was, knowing that struggle is part of life. Nothing lasts forever. This too shall pass, which means you can find a way to do it, which means you will find a way to do it. And that means all you need to do is start figuring out, what are the resources I need to overcome this? Who else has overcome it? How do they do it? Can I do it the same way? Or will I just have to tweak things a little bit and do it slightly differently? What resources do I already have? Which resources can I bring from deep inside? And with whom can I connect? Who can I talk to? Who can help me? Who do I reach out to? I hope you found that useful. It certainly got me through countless struggles in the past. And I know it will help you get through whatever struggles you may come upon at any point in your life. Let me know how you get on. Reach out. Let me know how I can help you. Connect. I'd love to have a chat. That's it. Please leave your comments below and let me know what you think. Let me know how this has helped you. Spread this far and wide. Who do you know who would benefit from knowing these steps? Connect with me. Get in touch. Let's have a chat. Until then, my name has been Keith Blakemore Noble. I'm the Confidence Alchemist, helping you transform your deepest fears and phobias into your greatest strengths. If you want to find out more, pop along to theconfidencealchemist.com. And meanwhile, take care, look after yourself, and remember, change is always possible. And when you change your mind, you change your life. Bye-bye. And if you like this video, please don't forget to click like, to leave a comment, and to hit subscribe.